Naruto 1 here. In the... Oh, man. Oh, man. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Alright, so, this is a Q&A. Oh, man. That's a blooper staying in there, alright. So, this is a Q&A for the Xbox 360 slash... You man. I gotta stop that, alright. So this is a Q&A for the PS3 360. Now, I got a questionnaire from somebody who, they know who they are. They'll obviously leave a comment. Sort of to test them. But, alright. So, basically this is a Q&A for the 360 PS3. Alright. So, the first question is that, can I play the PS3 or the 360 on the standard definition TV? Matter of fact, you can. There's a standard definition for both consoles. However, the true experience I feel is that the gameplay itself is... in the game itself is basically with the high definition, so you can see everything, you know, gorgeous, but, you know, it can't play on a standard definition television. The Blu-ray will play, but it will not look very good at all. It will look very poor. So, if you're looking to make a standard definition TV play with a Blu-ray disc, like a movie or something like that, you're not really going to get anything good out of it. Like, you're not going to see the true crystallization, the beautiful picture. So, hope you don't have a seizure behind me there. I almost did. Just, you know, flickering the lights in my wall. So, basically, the 360 has the same option. It's like, I have the classic AV cord one, not the HDMI one. So, I have the classic one, so I can be able to flick between HD and standard definition, which, of course, though, if you don't have an HDMI cord for it, it will not look as good. But, still looks pretty darn decent. Same could be said for the PS3 as well. However, though, again, you're not going to see the true experience behind it all. But should that take you away from either one of the consoles? No. The final decision, I think, would be, what do you want from both systems? Do you want high-definition graphics, which you basically have standard definition TV, so that's kind of voided out. The next option is that, do you want a free online gameplay experience with the PS3? The Nintendo Wii also has that, but that wasn't really the question. The 360 does have a membership that you have to pay for, which is like $39 if you could find it cheap enough, or $50 a year for the service. I find that the online PS3 versus 360, the 360 has a tad bit more stable connection than it does for the PS3 or the Sony side of the fence. A lot of Sony fanboys, PS3 fanboys, can walk up to my door and punch me in the jaw all they want, say, "Oh, you're a liar! The connection's just fine for me. You know, it's all dependent on who's in the room. The lowest connection ruins it for the whole entire pot of..." And it's like, geez, guys, calm down. Calm down. Gosh. So, there's an invisible guy right there too saying it too, I swear. Okay, so basically what my choice would be, honestly, would be, if you're not really wanting to go for the whole entire, I don't want to pay $50 a year to have unlimited access to, like, playing online and having a better connection and all that, but if you want to go for the free route, I would go for the PS3. See, fanboys? I was showing some consideration there, so shut up. I say honestly though, with the Sony store, you can actually purchase games if you decide to, like for like $6, $5.99, whatever. So if you see a game on there, you might want to play like a classic game from the PSX, which is the PlayStation 1, which is you probably already know. For all those people who probably watch this right now going, "I know this stuff already," you know, but I'll show it to you. It's basically this, in a nutshell. there any games in here? Oh, Piano Bee's in there still. But alright. But basically, just you can play classic games like this on there if you have like an old model. So if you can find an old model PS3 out there, you can be able to play like backward compatible PlayStation 2 games on the system. However, though, there is a service that's starting to come out with, put this back in. I'm like unplugging this. It's a pain. Plug it back in. However, though, it's like a service that allows you to download like classic PSX games, which is I kind of like the service. You know, I got like Castlevania Chronicles for like $6 versus paying $30 for it. That's a good deal. For both consoles, if you want to battle it out, you know, seeing it, either console has some pretty top name titles. You know, for an example, Uncharted 2. Both games have their Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, though some of the scenes, you know, I'd kind of just sort of stick your son into skip that part and just let him play the multiplayer mode, which is really what probably be the meat and cheese of the entire, the brunch right there. The 360, though, I felt like the connection's a lot better, stable than what the PS3 has, you know. A lot of people probably like jump up and down saying, it doesn't matter, rah, 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 nerd rage, quit, you know. But, again, it's really dependent what kind of game you play anyway, right? Okay, so next option here is that can the PS3 connect to a Ethernet cable? Now, I'm not 100% certain. The PS3 can connect online to a wireless connect directly, so you can just connect it, there you go. The 360 has a Ethernet cable in the back of it where you can plug it into your computer, and it's like the cord's pretty decently lengthy, so if you have the computer in the family room or the living room or the kitchen or wherever, and it's near the console, you should be all set. A little bit of a tinkering to get around to get it established to your connection, but once you do that, it's fine. Another thing to note is that you don't want to have that burning while if you have a shared internet connection, you don't want that console burning while you're playing, someone's surfing the net, because it's going to notice a little bit of a little bit of a difference in the speed for the computer. Because the 360 and different consoles who are trying to connect to establish the internet is going to take some of the resources away. Alright, the next thing you want to consider now, which one do you really want and why? Which one's the most hectic to deal with? I say both of them equally just about have the same issues, you know, give or take. However, again, if your son wants a console that is going to be good for what he wants is like internet, play online, chat with friends, have the next gen console in his lap, I would just say go for PS3. Now, there's different sizes for the PS3, for the hard drive wise. This is the next question they were asking me on the message, was what sizes are they and which one should I grab? Well, if you want to grab a console, like with PS3, if you're probably definitely thinking about going for that one, there's a slim model out there that's 120 gig, which is pretty decently big for the stuff you want to, basically, if you don't really want to buy many games in the store they have there, just 120 gigs is humongous for like file saves and all that, so he's all set. 360, the cheapest console is like 20 gigs, 40 gigs, 80 gigs. So again, 20 gig is probably the most you probably want to afford for your son. I would go again. It's really a comparison of price. $299 for a 20 gig hard drive console. I believe that's the arcade or the pro. I can't remember. And yeah, tell me about it. I'm trying to help him out, and I don't know half the stuff. But again, I would really go for the entire experience with, again, just go with the PS3. Now, people are saying, you have a 360 right now, why'd you say that? Well, it's basically the comparison of value. Now, people are probably going to jump up and down on the comments going, adjusting their suspenders, going, yeah, that's right, you said it was good. So take that, Microsoft. Now go to the park and get some color. But again, it's the PS3's internet with playing online. It isn't that great. I mean, again, I guess some people jump up and down going, well, the 360 is just as bad. Not really. I noticed the comparison to connectivity with certain games, it's night and day. And my friend has a really good internet connection too, so it's like, it isn't his problem. It's the server in general that the Sony's connected to. It's just not very good. And people who he usually plays against, he always has it so it's filtered to good connections as best possible. So you can play with people who have about the same on par internet connection he has, so when they do peer-to-peer, and they play online together, it's a good connection going there. So again, hopefully I answered all your questions I could possibly answer. Again, I tried my best I could. You know, a lot of the stuff has escaped my memory because I haven't really yet brought up to my attention, or I don't really remember that much. Again, a lot of people want to give me flack for saying that, you know, go for the 360 if you want a better internet connection. I don't care. Again, I'd say really for this holiday season, if you want to grab your son or you want your mom to get you a good console, and it has about, see, the 360 and the PS3 have about the same collection a little bit, with the, you know, exception that it doesn't have, 360 does not have Infamous or vice versa. But again, if you're really a hardcore first-person shooter kind of player, PS3 or 360, it's either or. It's a balanced playfield. You know, you get your Uncharted 2, which is quote-unquote the greatest game ever made, you know, kind of crap. Or you can go with the Gears of War series. You can go with you know, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare, you name it, you name it, you name it. I would really, again, go for the PS3 if you want to go for the value, though. It's all there. You cannot play true definition Blu-ray on the standard definition TV because it's going to look like crap. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's not going to work to your advantage. I would try to invest like in a cheap TV or something, like a really cheap TV, in HD TV, like a like something like an Nvidia, like something like cheap, small, like 19 inches or something, you know, something that has a high definition quality if you want to go for Blu-ray DVDs and whatnot. Because if you have a Blu-ray player built into your console, the one you decide to choose, which is obviously going to be the PS3, if you're trying to watch movies on there, it's not really going to work out to your favor. But of course, someone's probably jumped down my throat and go, "It's the HD DVD player was a brilliant plan, right, Microsoft?" Why does someone always bring that up? It's like you just unplug it and it's not there anymore. Okay, so again, I hope this helped you guys out. Best way I could answer it. I was kind of going off topic a little bit there, but you know, I tried my best. I tried to get to the end zone. Did it for the pennant. But again, I hope you guys take it easy and take care, and yeah.